Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Summer Pitch and Pint competition. I'm so happy to host you guys today. My name is Emma Willis. I am the leader, director, COO of Venture Noire here in Northwest Arkansas. So I would like to give this moment to a couple of our sponsors to give us just a brief introduction of who they are, what they do. And one of those guys responsible for today's event is Mr. Wayne Miller. Wayne, if you have a few seconds, share just a couple of words for our guests.
Hey, thanks, Emma, and welcome everybody. This is once again, the foundation of the Venture Center was built on three principles, which is about education, collaboration, and acceleration. And of course, today is representative of how we can collaborate together in the state to give access to folks who are going to pitch to you folks today, who've worked hard and are building great businesses, to give them a little extra cash to help build their businesses and build great things in their community for themselves, for their families, and for the purpose of what we do in our work here together. I am always honored to be amongst courageous entrepreneurs who are pushing it, walking through walls, crushing things to get out of their way, and have the courage to stand in front of you today to give their 3-minute pitches. And I am absolutely delighted that we have a chance to do this with Venture Noire, ASBTDC, and of course the AEDC in our state. So Emma, thank you for the opportunity. Welcome everyone. Good luck to the contestants. We know you guys are going to do great. We look forward to seeing the winners today. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Wayne. I'm going to kick it over to Pamela.
Hi, my name is Pam Reed. I am the Inclusion and Diversity Specialist at the Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center. I am really elated to be a part or having to collaborate with the Venture Center to offer to be presenting such a great and important program today for lots of people, particularly those individuals that are from minority groups. The ASBTDC is always here to sustain and help start small business owners expand and all sorts of things as it relates to small business and economic development for the state of Arkansas. And so I do look forward to hearing all of the pitches for today. I'm excited and good luck to the winners.
All right, in addition to those illustrious people, we also have some corporate sponsors. We'd like to thank Wright Lindsay Jennings, Ross PLLC, and then Simmons Bank, and we'll hear a little bit from them later. So I'd love to give you guys just a heads up about this whole Pitch and Pint situation. So welcome back to the world. It is actually opening up. Although this is virtual, we get to see you guys all in one spot and still safely distanced while the Delta variant figures itself out. So the Pitch and Pint this year is all about women, people of color, and veterans. This one is special because we know COVID impacted so many people last year. And so what we wanted to do is give everybody an opportunity to recuperate from last year's unfortunate incident. So this year, what we've decided to do is focus specifically on our wonderful entrepreneurs. They have many backgrounds, come from different spaces, and offer a variety of products and services. We're super excited to have you here today. And I'm just going to give our panelists as well as our judges the opportunity to know exactly how this thing goes. So our entrepreneurs have been already given an order in which they will pitch. And they've all been designated a judge who will have a moment after their pitch to talk to them. Each pitch participant is given 3 minutes, and companies, we want you to be very strict with that 3 minutes. If you finish early, that's great, but at 3 minutes, expect me to be staring at you or send you a lovely direct message, okay? You will be docked for going over the 3 minutes, so please, if you can, just don't use too many words. Stay right within the 3 minutes. Our judges are great. Some of the faces you guys will recognize, and I'll get to them in a second. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew all about the prizes we're giving away today. And again, those are all special thanks to Venture Noire, ASBTDC, and the Venture Center, as well as our other sponsors who we will talk to later. So first place, what's up for grabs? $15,000. And if $15,000 can't help you guys get kickstarted, I don't know what will. I will absolutely personally help you figure out what to do with that 15 grand. Call me afterwards. Second place, still not skimpy money, $10,000. Third place, $5 grand. And then we get an audience choice winner today for $1,000. So guys, make sure you reach out to friends and family members and have them participate in today's Pitch and Pint. So when it comes down to audience choice, they'll be doing all of this via poll maker. So we hear the word poll, we immediately think vote, and that's exactly what we want you to do. Later on, after everyone is pitched, you will get a prompt on how to actually use poll maker, and we are expecting you guys to light up those lines and vote for your audience favorite. So all together, we're looking at $31,000 in prizes, and guys, it'll be the best 3 minutes you've ever spent in your life. And you know, if that breaks you down into hourly wages, you guys are pretty well paid. So I'm super excited about this. And without further ado, let me get to our judges. So judge number one, I happen to know personally, and I have done many of virtual events with her. Miss Amber Booth is the CEO of the Diversity Booth, and she is the CSO of 18 Create. She's senior facilitator and lead consultant at Just Communities of Arkansas and a TEDx speaker. Hey, Amber.
Hello.
All right. Did you have any words for us?
No, I'm just excited to be here and can't wait to hear all the wonderful pitches.
Super happy to have you, and purple is your color, ma'am. Next, we have Miss Catherine Andrews, Director of Small Business and Entrepreneurship Development at AEDC. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to hear everything.
Super happy to have you. Last but not least, Mr. Scott Hamilton, Interim CEO and President of the Urban League of Arkansas. Hi, Scott. How are you today?
Hey, Emma. Good. Just happy to be here. Excited for everyone, and best wishes to everybody.
Thank you so much. So, last minute details and some housekeeping. Our contestants, you have 3 minutes to pitch. Our judges, you have a spreadsheet to help you tabulate and keep score of all of your favorite pitches. And we want you to make sure you stay on those tabs for each one of those people as we go along. In addition, we're going to ask that people silence their or mute themselves during this if you are not talking. And without further ado, I'm getting ready to kick this thing off. So this is how this is getting ready to work. Again, judges, you will submit your scores after each pitch. One judge will be given the opportunity to ask a question after that pitch, which you have already been paired with the company you will ask a question to. And last but not least, if you do not want me to be your best friend today, you will stick to the 3 minutes. So, are we ready to rumble? You guys ready? Okay, guys, some smiles. I got Wayne cheering in the corner over there. I'm stoked. Let's kick this off with Miss Latasha Moore of Tasha Teaches English. Take it away, Tasha.
Excuse me, it's Tasha Teaches Spanish.
Tasha teaches Spanish. I read too fast. Sorry.
No problem. I'm getting my slides up now. Is everyone able to hear me? Everyone able to see? Wonderful. And I haven't started yet. Okay. Pronto llegará el día de mi suerte. Sé que antes de mi muerte, seguro que mi suerte cambiará. These words are from the very popular song, My Lucky Day, by salsa legend Hector Lavoe. And by the end of the presentation, you'll understand why I opened with it. Hola, buenas tardes y saludos a todos. Soy Tasha, la dueña de Tasha Teaches Spanish. Tasha Teaches Spanish is a Spanish education company that has existed since 2018, and we have grown tremendously in just 3 years. The Pew Research Center puts Arkansas on the bottom 5 states for foreign language learning, and I am not surprised. Our children have to wait too long to get started. At best, they get their first class in junior high, but most have to wait until high school just to enter Spanish 1. And outside of public schools, there's not really a space for an adult that wants to learn other than the college classroom. Now, the census says we have over 200,000 Hispanic and Latino residents in Arkansas, so access to learning their language and culture should be readily available for the overall unification of us as a state. And that's why we exist. So as far as who we serve, we mostly focus on opening the eyes, ears, and minds of beginner learners, adults who got started and fell off or were just too afraid to take the first step. And then children whose parents know their child has to be multilingual to be competitive in our global society. Comparing us to other companies in the state, well, there is no comparison. There is no other company currently doing what we do in the capacity that we're doing it in. And then when you think about programs like Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, etc., we're better because we're human. Yes, technology is great and it's always advancing, but you cannot beat the human touch. One can only learn so much from a pre-programmed system. So in just 3 years, we have been able to serve individually over 100 clients, 20 organizations, and we've touched about 10 different states. Outside of those one-on-one lessons, we've provided education for charter schools, daycares, and 3 radio stations. And our efforts have not gone unnoticed. We've won a few other pitch competitions, have been given the title Emerging Minority Business of the Year, and have been featured on THV 11. So with the $15,000, we will continue to do what we've always done, which is bring people together. A large portion of the funds will go towards the region and state's first Spanish spelling bee taking place this October. We'll also continue to fund our children's show and home-based program, La Caja. I cannot forget to thank our team. None of this will be possible without them. As I conclude, we ask that you make this a Día de Suerte, not just for Tasha teaching Spanish, but for the community. By giving us your vote, you're not just giving money to a company who only invests in themselves, but you're giving money to a company that invests in the community. Gracias y tenga un buen día.
Wow, great job, Tasha. Thank you so much. So your judge for today is Miss McCoy. Take it away.
Hola, gracias. Muy bueno. So I want to know, when did you fall in love with Spanish and why?
Oh, that's a really good one, Amber. I would say when I came back to the US and saw the difference it made. So I won't take too long. I know you have things to do. So I started learning in 2011 and I wasn't very good. And that's one reason I pushed the company in the learning, because you don't have to be great in the beginning. I sucked for a long time, Amber. But I ended up going to Spain, got better, came back home. And as I had jobs that made me use the language, and I saw the difference I was making, I could see a person's face light up when I understood them and they were in a jam. And that's really when it started to click on how learning the language would bless me, but I was able to be a blessing to others.
Can I ask one follow-up question? And just one half of in Spain, of course, Castilian Spanish is a little different, right, than like
yes,
they speak in
ma'am.
South America. So like, what do you find yourself speaking more, and do you teach, both, if you will, in class?
Oh, that is yes, and that is a great question. So every country, believe it or not, has their own dialect. And so I think I am more influenced by Mexican Spanish because they're our neighbors and I do meet more Mexicans here. But our team is from a variety of places. So we have 2 people of Mexican descent, somebody from El Salvador, we have someone from Colombia. And so our teachers are able to connect with people in those varied dialects.
Okay. Gracias.
A ti.
Thank you both so much for that. And thank you, Judge McCoy, for those questions. Next up, we have Jelana Boswick of Peak Potential. Take it away.
All right, I'm getting my slides up for you. Sorry, I can't get the.
Alana, if you go to the bottom of that, you can hover over those icons and you'll see present right at the bottom of your PowerPoint.
If you press F7, it should also pop up.
There we go. Doing it.
While Jelana is working on that, I'm going to take the time to thank everybody who is in attendance today for this 2021 Summer Pitch and Pint competition. I see the chats really going wild over here. You guys are really supporting every last one of these companies, and it's great. Thank you for being here.
Here we go. Thank you so much, Emma. I appreciate your patience. Oh, terrified. I was terrified when I went to the doctor over 5 years ago, and they told me I had tiny tumors in my brain. Hello, my name is Jelana Bostwick, and I am the founder and encourager of Peak Potential. We exist to give women encouragement to live a more balanced life using Christian principles of forgiveness, care, and rest. After receiving a master's degree in community development in 2007, I quickly went to work caring for others, working for and running nonprofits, and being a foster and adoptive parent. After the diagnosis of brain tumors, though benign, I didn't rest as advised. Like so many women who have experienced trauma and who are hurting, I worked even harder. A few years ago, after burnout, I decided to do a different kind of work on me. What I learned became Peak Potential. In 2019, I started hosting retreats for women, organizing for women, and inspiring women through uplifting poetry and words of encouragement. These women are working moms, stay-at-home moms, corporate women, students, single moms, counselors, nurses, pastors, with different skin tones and beliefs. They range in ages from early 20s to late 70s. Since starting, I've hosted over 40 retreats, organized for over 10 women, and have over 200 subscribers to my encouragement magazine. I've heard testimonials from several clients of breakthroughs because of Peak Potential services. There was the will to go back to school, a renewed faith to try again after having a miscarriage, and the will to fight breast cancer. And that's just to name a few. Now, we are currently in the process of purchasing over an acre of land that would have a greenhouse and a garden. A vote for Peak Potential would mean an opportunity for us to renovate a storage unit already on site to be a retreat cabin for hosting overnight retreats. This would be a place where women can rest, learn, and grow. Last year, I went back for an MRI and the doctor told me the tumors were shrinking. He asked me what I was doing differently. I told him intentional rest, staying organized, and being inspired. I went from woe is me to WOE is me, words of encouragement. And this is the same for the other women who believe in Peak Potential and are in our program. Thank you.
Thank you. That was wonderful. So your judge is Miss Catherine Andrews.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. My question for you is, can you tell us a little bit about your revenue sources and how, if any, that was impacted by COVID?
Well, I started in 2019 in June, hosting retreats and organizing, and I hadn't started publishing the magazine. And retreats are one-on-ones in groups of 5. And, you know, during COVID, all of that was discouraged. And so I was impacted greatly. During COVID, I was no longer able to host retreats like I wanted. However, I took that opportunity to start the Encouragement magazine that I have 200 subscribers to. I have a degree in writing and English, and so I just, again, pivoted like so many businesses and was able to uplift women in that way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Next, we have Miss Vicki Williams of Williams Professional Coding College. Take it away, Vicki.
Thank you, Miss Emma. Hello, everyone. Let me get my screen up here. Okay, I think we're ready. If you guys can see my screen, okay. Every day in this country, someone visits a doctor, whether it's for something as minor as a common cold or something as major as heart surgery. Nevertheless, someone will visit a doctor every day. Hello, my name is Vicki Williams, and I am CEO and lead instructor for Williams Professional Coding College, where we are mechanics of medical coding. So what is medical coding? Well, to make it simple, you visit your doctor documents that visit, the medical coder then translate that documentation into code sets for reimbursement, or in other words, to get paid. Simple enough? Well, maybe not. Unfortunately, within the healthcare industry today, there is a gap of certified coders. Reason being, the training options are insufficient for certification. Here are a few of the listed reasons. One in particular is the large class sizes, which I personally experienced when I went through my training. Several of my classmates approached me and asked for individual tutoring to help them be successful at passing the exam. Here we see a few of the solutions that our school offers. Our school offers smaller class sizes. We also have shorter class lengths. And also we are American Academy of Professional Coders, or AAPC certified instructors. We also use AAPC's licensed curriculum. And we are also the only school that provides telemedicine training, which telemedicine has become increasingly popular, especially due to COVID-19. I have over 15 years experience in medical coding, and I have over 5 years in teaching. I am happy to boast that our students have a higher passing rate than the national average on the first attempt. Our average is over 50%, whereas the national average is about 40%. Also, as you can see here, our students continue to have success even after graduation. They continue to go on and be more successful. So what are we asking from you? We are asking for your vote to help us with continued funding for operational expenses, to increase marketing, to increase our enrollment. Because remember, someone will go to the doctor today, whether it's you, a family member, or a friend, and the coder is going to be key in completing that visit. Thank you.
That was wonderful, Vicki. Thank you so much. Mr. Hamilton, this is your question.
Okay, yeah, nice presentation. Thank you. Tell me a little bit about your team, how you're structured.
Okay, yes, sir. So again, as I mentioned in the presentation, we are all AAPC, or American Academy of Professional Coders certified instructors, which American Academy of Professional Coders is the credentialing organization for certified coders, or for the credential of a certified professional coder. And so I have myself, and I am the lead instructor, and then I have 2 other instructors as well, and they're all certified.
All right, Mr. Hamilton, anything else?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, one of the things that's interesting, as we see that we're going deeper and deeper into this COVID space, how do you see your business being impacted by or benefiting the need in that space?
And great question, great question. Actually, it's a little bit of both. So of course, we have been affected by it in the sense that because of social distancing and things like that. And we have done a great job in organizing our classrooms and to meet the social distance requirements, etc. And we have also implemented virtual courses. So that helps also with keeping, of course, like we're doing today, when we need to social distance, and at the same time, we can continue to train our students. However, the virtual teaching it goes a bit further than online, because most online courses, the student is learning on their own. So they're not actually interacting with an instructor. However, the virtual courses, the student is still interacting with us as we are interacting now, and we continue to use our equipment and our curriculum and presentations and things like that to keep the student abreast to everything. So it actually works out better for us. And again, for that second part of it, it is also a benefit in the sense that, as I mentioned about the telemedicine is becoming, of course, more popular because of COVID. And so it's a bit tricky to code and build for telemedicine. And I'm proud to boast that I have also been one of the first people to train and teach telemedicine. So I do have that experience as well. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'd like to encourage everybody that is here today to pitch to drop some of your information in the chat so that everybody that's participating today gets to learn and know a little bit more about you. So if you have a website to share, please drop it in the chat and give everybody opportunity to be exposed to all the great things that you all are doing. Up next, we have Mr. Dedrick Davis of Mr. Davis Pickles, LLC. Dedrick, I hope you brought stuff for us all to sample, but I don't know how you would get it to us, but a pickle sounds really good right now. So take it away.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all over the world, you are now pickling with the best. Hello, my name is Dedrick Davis. I am the proud owner of Mr. Davis Pickles, LLC, homegrown, homemade, native of the Naples State, Arkansas. Newsflash, we have a message from Mr. Pickleberg Slim himself, the Pickle Pimp. Make your next pickle your best pickle. Eat Mr. Davis Pickles and the world is yours. Pickle me that. Pickle Q or pickle do. Pickles up or pickles down. I will be in your town. You heard what I said, 25 hours a day, 7 days a week. One more time, 25 hours a day, 7 days a week. True story. They are made with love. I am an award-winning master gardener who grows his own cucumbers, peppers, and herbs that I put into my products. Not only do I grow my own products, I work with the local Head Start and grocery stores and teaching kids and parents about healthy eating and self-sufficiency. I know we've all been to the grocery store to purchase pickles, and they all have the same taste, no matter what brand you purchase. Problem solved. Well, with Mr. Davis Pickles, you can purchase a quality product that you feel good about spending your hard-earned money on. They are crunchy, they are fresh, they are flavorful, and they are made with love. They're like a part in your mouth with every bite. I bet you can't eat just one. As I state in my mission statement, I provide a homemade quality taste that can't be duplicated nor imitated. You can find Mr. Davis Pickles in 3 states, 32 stores: Hayes Grocery Stores, American Made General Stores, Perkins, and Ella B's in Arlington, Texas, across from the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I'm asking for your vote because I have about 30 or more stores waiting, and this money would allow me to buy better equipment, purchase more supplies, and ingredients to meet the demand for Mr. Davis Pickles, LLC. And remember, folks, they're made with love. And I leave you with my contact information. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I'll give you a little pickle flair. I'm a Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, pickle dealing, willing and dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these pickles down. Can I get a 2 claps and a pickle bird? Pickle me that.
I gotta give you 2 claps. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Pickle. I need these to be closer to me in Northwest Arkansas, to be honest. That was great. Your judge is Miss McCoy. Take it away.
I don't even know whether I want to eat the pickle or, like, you know what I'm saying, work for the company. I'm just, I can't even decide. So I'm just, you know, my, I like Emma, have loved pickles my entire life, right? So I want to know, you were stating about being a gardener. When did you decide, you know what, I'm gonna just make my own pickles? Like, I know that, you know, but what was that moment for you, right? When did you say, I'll just do it myself?
Quick story. I started out as a preschool teacher, and I was doing community gardens. And for 7 to 8 years, I gave away everything that I grew in my garden. And I had gave so much. And one day I wanted to eat a good burger or something. I wanted something to eat, but my mom had took some of the products I had left over, like 1,000 cucumbers. And she went home and made her jar of pickles. And I said, I can do better than that. And I was looking around my kitchen. I had all these herbs and things left over. And I said, well, maybe I'll make a jar of pickles. And I went to a competition, and I had like 100 jars of pickles or more. And within 30 minutes, I had sold every last one of them. And everyone kept on coming back and telling me, man, you got something special there. Well, I didn't pay any attention. So around 2019, right around COVID, right before COVID got serious in 2020, I said, well, you know what? I walked away from my job teaching Head Start for 13 years. And I decided to walk out on faith and start my own company. And I said, well, I love cooking. I'm a prodigy child of a cook. My grandmother been teaching me how to cook since I was 8, 9 years old. So I took my love and my flair for cooking, and I created Mr. Davis Pickles, and they're made with love.
That's special. Thank you so much, Miss McCoy. And thank you, Mr. Pickles, because that was fabulous. I mean, I just need pickles. Everybody needs a jar of pickles right now. I wish I was Oprah. You get a pack, you get pickles, you get pickles. Everybody gets pickles. That was wonderful. And I love your energy. That was special. Thank you. Up next, we have Miss Kisa Kimball of Elite Recruiting. Kisa, it's all up to you.
Okay, and you guys can hear me.
Kisa, do me a favor and just do a quick mic check. I wanted to make sure you weren't breaking up. Can everyone else hear Kisa or no? Kisa, try one more time if you don't mind just saying 1, 2, 3. So make sure we can all hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, I think we have
1,
some.
2, 3.
That's much better. There you go.
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys.
No problem.
Okay. So I'll share screen now.
I'm thinking you may have a bit of a connection issue.
You guys can hear me, right? I'm so sorry.
Well, we all take the time to look at that flattering photo of me that was just up. I'm going to give Kisa just a second to get everything together. And Kisa, you may want to log out and log back in. Ashley, is that a good idea? Because I want everybody to be able to hear her.
Give her 1 more minute and see if she can get her audio set up, and then we may need to just move on and put her at the end, okay?
Okay. So I'd like to say thank you again to everybody who is participating today. It's never easy to say a lot of words in 3 minutes because I know you all had some pretty fabulous presentations, and I have to applaud you for getting it condensed into 3 minutes. Thank you so much to our guests, to our sponsors. This has been pretty phenomenal so far, as well as the selection of our companies that are here to present today. You guys have been phenomenal so far. We'll go ahead and move on to our next pitch competitor. That will be Miss Nicole Winstead of WoofCat. Nicole, take it away. And you are on mute, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay, we are all set. Do you smell that? Your precious pup is farting again, and it could be due to treats they are eating. Hi, my name is Nicole Winstead, and I am the proud owner of WoofCat, an e-commerce pet treat company. I handcraft all natural, human-grade dog treats that even a pet parent can eat. They provide your pup with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and fatty acids, essential to keeping them happy and healthy. Did you know that 80,000 skin allergies were treated by vets at a rate of $189 per visit, totaling $15 million in vet bills last year alone? Studies have shown that unnatural ingredients such as choline, xanthan gum, and pyrophosphate, which are found in most commercial dog treats, can cause diarrhea, intestinal gas, skin allergies, muscle pain, and even heart problems. WoofCat treats are made with 4 organic dehydrated ingredients: garbanzo flour, hand-pressed peanut butter, broth, and coconut flakes. We follow simple creed: let food be thy medicine. I have rescued over 32 dogs and 12 cats with underlying health issues, ranging from heartworms and skin allergies to general mistrust in humans. I'm convinced that the treats we give our fur babies should be filled with ingredients that support their health and well-being. My company has sold over 1,000 bags of WoofCat treats at Little Rock Etsy festivals and other local pop-up stores, proving pet parents like you want a healthier human-grade option for your furry family member. This is WoofCat's cute-ass dog treat. It's been taste tested by 100 local dogs and 5 humans, proving our human-grade treats are the cat's meow. Lauren of Little Rock said, with the long list of unknown ingredients found in most popular dog treats today, I feel so much better giving WoofCat treats to my pups. They are tasty and good for them. We appreciate that support from Lauren and all our local consumers. Speaking of local, a percentage of our proceeds goes towards giving bags and cans of dog food to homeless pet parents across the greater Little Rock area. We all have pets in common. It is WoofCat's founding philosophy and my personal stance on helping one another. So judges, audience, bark up the right tree and vote for WoofCat. Winning will assist WoofCat in purchasing essential supplies and professional marketing / branding to help reach pet parents worldwide. Vote yes for WoofCat because WoofCat handcrafts treats even a pet parent can eat. I thank you so much for allowing me to pitch today. Please be sure to visit us at WoofCat out at Little Rock Farmers Market and follow us on Instagram at WoofCat. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. That was great. And I think I actually was one of the people that tried I was one of the pet parents that ate a treat.
You did.
So I didn't die. It was great.
No, you didn't. You're here to MC, so you are a proven pet parent.
I survived. So thank you so much for that. Your judge is going to be Mr. Scott Hamilton. Scott?
Okay, all right, Nicole. Well, you answered one of my questions. I was going to ask who were the 3 humans, so one did survive. I assume the other 2 did too. Sounds pretty good. Question for you. I mean, obviously a unique space and one clearly your passion for pets is very clear. Who else is out there? What kind of gave you this idea that this is a product that is really needed? I don't know if you're a dog or cat whisperer, that somebody that one of them tell you, but what gave you the idea that this is the place to sink your entrepreneurial spirits?
Well, for one, just to back up, I started this company just simply out of the love of animals. Like I said, I've rescued 32 cats and 12 dogs, and it was basically a necessity. It was a way to save money for me to just go ahead and create my own treats. And once I started doing the research, I found out all of the nasty garbage ingredients that were in pet treats. And to answer the question, there are, the pet industry and just the pet treat and food portion of the pet industry is a $76 billion industry within itself. And I decided that, okay, so if I'm making these for the dogs and cats that I'm rescuing, I would like to take a piece of the pie as well and be able to supply pet parents with really good product, organic, homemade, handcrafted, human grade ingredient treats. Because I am a huge proponent of that, the simpler, the better, which helps to not exacerbate underlying health issues for animals, and that animals, dogs, cats are pretty simple, and the ingredients just need to be simple.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. And Mr. Hamilton, you're good?
I mean, real quick question. Dog and cats, do they have the same flavor?
No, the cats are fish, which is dehydrated salmon, which we'll get into hopefully if we win. But the dogs are generally peanut butter. And then I also have an alternative for those who have peanut allergies, which is the sun butter.
All right, thank you so much. And up next, we have Miss April Roy of FemPAQ.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. My name is April Roy, and I'm the founder and CEO of FemPAQ, where we take the oops out of unexpected periods. Did you know that almost half the world's population menstruates? Over 80% of menstruating people experience unexpected periods multiple times a year, some more than others. Now, if you're not familiar with the term menstruating or menstruation, I'm sure you've gotten that call from your wife or daughter asking you to pick up a box of tampons or pads from the store. But imagine if there was a really big meeting and they were just about to present in front of a crowd, or it's time out to the big game, and it happens. It's an, I just got my period in public feeling. Now, there are only so many options from here. 1, put those Mr. MacGyver skills to use with a roll of toilet paper. 2, put their brave face on and pray to God there isn't a stain on the back of their clothing by the time that they're finished. So what's the solution? Well, at FemPAQ, we've developed a convenient, sustainable emergency kit to help businesses stay prepared for menstruating customers and employees. Our kits provide security and protection, cleanliness and discretion, and a solution for cramps and cravings. It's the perfect solution to every menstruating person's problem. Now, the global feminine hygiene product market garnered over $24 billion last year. We see about 10% of that being FemPAQ's addressable market. Now, our kits are sold in 4 sizes in a case of 20, priced based on volume. And we're looking to partner with those in the emergency response space, military, outdoor industry, women's sports, the convenience space, retailers like Walgreens, Walmart, and the travel and hospitality industry. And we've had success as a pitch competition winner of a global accelerator. We partner with a swim school, a museum, charitable organizations. We were recently Wheat Bank certified and currently a part of the 100K retail incubator with Target accelerators. We also have a design patent and a product trademark. And in 2019 to 2020, we saw about 10x of revenue growth. Now, our competitors include Kimberly-Clark, Lola, and period underwear company Thinx. But our 7-in-1 sustainable convenience kit is first to market in the menstrual space, allowing menstruators to live, work, and play without fear, period.
So today we're seeking your vote for one of 3 prizes that we'll use towards our FDA registration as well as our G10 barcodes. So join the pack in making our kits available to every menstruating person around the globe by ending the stigma surrounding periods as well as doing our part to end period poverty. To learn more, visit our website at www.fempac.com. Let's change the world.
Go, April. Great job. Thank you so much for that. So, Miss McCoy, are you ready for your question?
I am. One, I think it is awesome. First, as a diversity specialist, you said menstruating people, so please know that is definitely points for me as a human. And 2, I want to know when you were talking about, I want to know your courage, right? The courage. Where do you get the courage to talk about these things in what I call mixed spaces? Like every woman or those who identify as female understands most certainly what that amazing gush is when you are embarrassed and you're like, okay, now I have to figure something out. But when you're having to present this in front of your male, pitch this in front of males, tell me where that courage comes from.
When I started the company, I decided to do research why there wasn't a product like ours that existed yet. We all knew this happens, so why hasn't it existed? And we found out that men make the decisions. And so that's where I had to get the courage from, because regardless of them not wanting to hear it, someone has to talk about it and it has to be solved. And so that's where I draw the courage from.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. And now we're going to take it back up to Miss Keisha Campbell. And judges, I need you to make sure that you are in fact on her tab, since we're a little bit out of order here. Keisha, if you're ready, we're ready for you.
So I called in on the phone. Can you guys hear me on the phone or no?
I can hear you beautifully.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay, interesting development. According to American Trucking, for the 4th consecutive year, driver shortage is the trucking industry's #1 concern. Hi, I'm Keisha, owner of Elite Recruiting. For almost 10 years now, Elite Recruiting has mastered third-party recruiting specialized in Class A CDL driver placement. Our mission has been to align qualified professional truck drivers with new driving jobs. Based out of McAlmont, Arkansas, with 60 different partnerships such as Class A Recruiting, JB Hunt, and PAM, Elite Recruiting has hired over 100 drivers. Our key standout traits are the number of job opportunities we have available free to our growing targeted market. Our target market includes those new to the industry, needing their CDL, trainees who recently graduated with their CDL, and CDL holders who need a career change. Zipper reported there are 1 in 10 professional truck drivers who are veterans. Women make up 16.7% of truckers in the industry, and people of color, Hispanic, Latino, Black, and African make up 31% of the trucking industry. The pandemic has truly highlighted how essential professional truck drivers are and how important the transportation industry is to this economy and everyone's life. By voting Elite Recruiting as your 2021 Pitch N Pint winner, you'll help me to have funds to invest in more driver leads, update my office equipment and space, advertising and education, as well as reoccurring maintenance and software protection. When I first started recruiting, I didn't really know what to expect. I had no formal training, and at the time, 2 babies and worked 14 hours. Fast forward, now as a mother of 5, still working 14 hours a day, I've been blessed to take care of my kids as well as be a professional businesswoman. So to Venture Noire, the Venture Center, ASBTDC, and audience, I ask that you all vote for pitch number 5, Elite Recruiting.
Thank you so much, Kisa. Appreciate the presentation. All right, Catherine, the question is all yours.
Awesome. Thank you. So my question for you is kind of twofold. Can you talk about your revenue sources, how your funding works, and then how has that been impacted by COVID?
Kisa, you're on mute.
Sorry, you guys can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as mentioned, I have been recruiting for almost 10 years. So my investment goes into actually investing into the driver database. Most truck drivers do not know how to find a new trucking job. And so all of my funds, since I've been recruiting, I put a lot of it into making sure that I have access to drivers that are actively looking. Literally just applied a minute ago, the leads come to me, and then I look to source for free to the drivers. I source them a ideal trucking position that fits, what they're looking for. So the pandemic, like I said, affected me negatively and kind of positively, because at first we weren't able to do the orientations with the social distancing, but it did kind of help, because now the drivers are able to virtually do their orientations and ultimately get hired again.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you both. All right, we are moving on to Miss Samantha Stewart of Certified Pies, and all of this is just making me hungry, dog treats included. So Samantha, take it away.
Hey guys. All right, can you see my screen okay? Hear me okay? Good. Awesome. All right. So did you know only 7% of US businesses were Black owned before the pandemic? Did you also know that 94% of Americans eat pizza on the regular? Hello, my name is Samantha Stewart, and I am one of the owners of Certified Pies, Arkansas's only Black owned pizza company. We wanted to be the solution to increasing the ratio of Black owned businesses, and also encourage other minority businesses to be able to create their own business and also succeed. Alongside with me is Harlem Wilson, who's one of the owners, as well as my husband, Craig Stewart. We opened in October of 2020 as a curbside and to-go pickup restaurant only. Our mission is to bring fresh food and authentic flavors into the community, and again, spread awareness through of other entrepreneurs through our partnerships. We also partner with other minority-owned businesses to help bridge the gap and bring them along with our success. And some of those partnerships include True Sauce, K. Hall & Sons, as well as Down South Barbecue. How did you hear about Certified Pies? Some honorable mentions. We've been mentioned in news articles, blogs, and news stations like AY Magazine, The Mighty Ribs, Top 10 Pizzas in Arkansas, THD's Divine, and Fox 16. We also hold a 4.3 Google rating, and we recently were nominated for 2021's Emerging Minority Business of the Year through the Little Rock Chamber of Commerce. Here's what we're asking. So I talked about it. We're currently operating as a curbside to-go restaurant in AR Commercial Kitchen, which is a 5,000 square foot facility where we share that with other food businesses. The pandemic brought a lot of challenges and left a lot of uncertainty in the restaurant industry. However, we were greatly surprised by the amount of support that we received since opening. I'm asking for your vote as these funds can help us to expand into our own brick and mortar. hire additional staff, get a professional kitchen design, and offer the perfect dine-in experience to our Central Little Rock community. Again, my name is Samantha Stewart. This is my contact information, and always know it ain't real unless it's certified. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Samantha. Appreciate it. Catherine, seems like you are getting ready to ask another question. So what you got?
Awesome. Okay, perfect. My question for you is, can you talk about, okay, so you started in 2020. Tell me what's your vision for the next 5 years? Are you going to stay here in Little Rock? Are you expanding all across Arkansas? Are you expanding nationwide? Tell me what your vision is for the company for the next 5 years.
Yes. So initially, our next step is to create a flagship store, a flagship brick and mortar location right here in Little Rock. We want to expand our hours of operation. We want to get new staff. And again, like I said, have that premier dine-in experience that a lot of customers are really wanting to get back to. When we started in October, the reason we started was because of the pandemic as a curbside and to go. So we did not go down the path of a brick and mortar initially with this business. We wanted to see how it would be taken, especially with everything that was going on. The first thing is going to be a flagship location here. And then we also do want to look at a franchise or franchising the location so that we can expand it across Arkansas.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. I'm officially hungry. So I'm expecting pickles in the mail and pizza at my doorstep at any point in time. So if you guys can make that happen, I'd appreciate it. Up next, we have who's known fondly in the community as Coach Larry. He is Willie Larry of Arkansas Youth Sports Association. Take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Willis. Can you all hear me out there? Excellent. My name is Willie Larry Jr., and I'm coming to you on behalf of the Arkansas Youth Sports Association. I'm the current CEO, and you'll also see me working hands-on with the children on a day-to-day basis. AYSA was brought about by my father in 1996. Originally, he did it to give underprivileged youth an opportunity to travel the country and realize a dream. And if you can think back to a time when you all were young, for me, it's been a while ago. But just think about when you first told that adult that, hey, this is what I really want to do. This is really what I want to accomplish in life. And AYSA is designed to actually connect kids, youth that may tell us what we want to do, but they don't really know how to get there. We're a scouting service, and we are stretching now, not just locally, but to the next level, and that's national and international. What you'll see originally is that with my father, he's known in the community as a sports guy, but you'll see some of our members talk about it as AYSA 2.0. Nowadays, everything is on social media. I wish it was that way when we were growing up, but however, we're actually able to take things to another level. And before I proceed, I do want to give a chance to just thank the athletes, because they're the ones who give me the courage to actually be here today. Charles Smith, he actually has his obituary on the bottom middle corner. He's an athlete that I had out of Silver Hills when I first got home. I'm blessed to see 33. He was only blessed to see 17. So you'll see me talk throughout my presentation about the difference we as adults make in these young people's lives, but also that the reason why we do certain things is inspired by our youth. And every day I get up and I dedicate what we do to helping these kids get to college, to this young man. And I just wanted to start off with that before we proceed. Like my college coach used to say, Will, you are the problem, you are the solution. During COVID, it provided the biggest challenge for Arkansas families and kids because college coaches and recruiters were not able to physically see our youth and our young talent in the communities. So what we did is we provided a platform that is non-biased, in which any kid throughout any age can come in and actually showcase their skills and talents on a national level. Also, what we found as we've continued to grow through the pandemic is that not only had the people we've met, the kids, the parents have been willing to help us out. So one of the reasons, one of the ways the community, the Wakefield community, the Southwest Little Rock community has helped us out is because they have actually participated in some of the community cleanups and service projects. And also the enrollment at the Whetstone Boys and Girls Club has increased over time. The biggest thing that we've done to I want to say help the community during this time in terms of being part of the solution is that we've also provided job experience, teaching young kids about skills, not just athletics, but also getting them out to form relationships, teaching them about resume building, also giving them a chance to do research on the actual process that it takes for them to reach their goals. Also, the biggest thing that has helped our Southwest community right now is AYSA is allowing affordable training, and not only access to training through our multi-purpose facility that we offer for all of our youth and parents and adults. Current target markets. Our main goal at AYSA is to connect kids to NCAA institutions. Our biggest target market is the school districts, and we're blessed to have formulated and worked with children in the Benton, Bryant, Little Rock School District, North Little Rock School District, and the Pulaski County. Also, we target national media services. That's how we actually get information on that big stage so kids can be recruited. And last but not least, we cannot leave out the parents and then our very, very serious athletes that right now they're willing to give 120% every day towards achieving their goal in the classroom, in the community, and off the court. There are multiple things that are separating us right now from the competition. Currently, there is nobody doing what we're doing. We offer live stream services. We offer media exposure. We have a multi-purpose facility that kids get access to around the clock to certified personal trainers and AAA certified coaches. We also have staff members with professional experience. And I also want to take this time out to thank our ACT prep teachers that come in and work with our kids and teach them core skills. I'm so proud of these young.
Coach Larry, we're at time, so I'll give you 30 seconds grace. We're well over 6-minute mark.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so proud of these young people right now. Increased ACT scores, competing and learning teamwork skills at a high level, and actually having success with it, and then also increasing the recognition for the next generations to come along. Last but not least, we would love to expand our basketball training and the softball and baseball training. So we're asking, and our kids need it, your vote in order to make purchases so we can buy 2 indoor batting cages. Also, immediate needs, it's the summertime. We would love to keep our kids cool and hydrated. And I just want to thank you right now for your time. If there's any questions, I'm willing to answer.
All right. Thank you, Coach Larry. I'm going to roll directly over to your judge question from Ms. McCoy.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, Kobe or Mike?
It's gotta be Kobe. And the reason is because Kobe is a generation. He was with my generation, but however, no longer with us to tell his story. Now, both of them were kind of selfish though, but at the end of the day, at some point, we all believe we can achieve great things.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will accept that answer. I will really accept.
Well, the two of you debate over who's the greatest, Kobe or Mike. I have no input there, as I do not watch enough NBA to determine either. But I do proudly wear the tennis shoes that Michael Jordan has produced. So that's all I got to add back into the sports arena. So you guys want to know how to vote? It's coming up. So audience choice. You guys will be given a link here, as well as you guys being able to share a link, participants in this pitch competition. I keep wanting to call you guys panelists. But there will be a link provided here now. And we are encouraging you to share that. You have,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Ayana.
Oh, sorry. Ayana, I really just skipped over you. I apologize for that. Backing it up just a little bit. Ayana Baraka is our final participant in the pitch competition. I do apologize for my Steve Harvey moment there. We talked about those earlier today and I had one. So Ayana, it is all you. She is here from Edamame Films. Take it away.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, so it is not enough for us to be in front of the camera. We must be the ones who are writing and shooting the stories too. My name is Ayana Baraka. I'm the owner of Edamame Films. We produce, write, and shoot movies, commercials, and virtual reality. I aim to tell impactful, memorable stories that resonate, change beliefs, are timeless, inspire, and have truth. My hope is that people walk away from stories I've filmed and are more aware of the world and their place in the world. I want people to feel seen and empathize with others. I met a young girl at my screening a few weeks ago. She asked her father for a poster that featured 3 of our stars, the 3 stars of our film. She saw herself in the characters. When she met me, she shyly asked for my autograph. It was profound because she also saw herself in me. Those from disenfranchised communities are underrepresented behind the camera. Only 1 in 10 films between 2011 and 2017 were directed by a person of color. And less than 20% were written by women. My company is a unique business that addresses the systemic issues of the film industry in 2 ways. Number 1, we produce content by and about women, BIPOC, and disenfranchised communities. 2, we provide training and rental services by skilled women and women of color working in the film industry. I'm an award-winning director of photography and virtual reality content creator whose work has appeared on BET, HBO, and Al Jazeera. I was named a person on the rise in Hollywood by producer Mel Jones, and I am the 2019 Digital Diversity Network's Culture Catalyst Award recipient. My first virtual reality project, Greenwood Avenue, had a woman of color in every major position and has been viewed over 60,000 times on YouTube. It is now used as an educational tool in New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Tulsa through our partnerships with the Chicago Bulls, Oklahoma City Thunder, Tech Row, and Red Flight Innovations, sponsored by Russell Westbrook. Today, companies and directors reach out to me for their visual storytelling and virtual production needs. Directors that I've worked with include Michaela Angela Davis, Dream Hampton, Kirby Dick, Tina Brown, Sheldon Candace, and many more. I don't want to be the only one or one of few. Things need to change so that our industry reflects the folks who consume this content. I'm asking for your vote so that I may grow the educational leg of my business. This funding will be used to provide more film industry training with the purchase of professional hardware, software, and advertising to help get the word out. It's important that we know what roles exist and that we can exist within these roles, and we need the tools. Thank you.
Thank you. I would have definitely missed out if I would have skipped you. That was wonderful. Thank you, Ayana. I appreciate it. Your question comes from Mr. Scott Hamilton.
All right, great. Ayana, LeBron James. Okay, as we go on, we need to get LeBron. They were talking about Kobe and somebody else, but
Sir, you're out of line. You got a question to ask, please. Directed towards. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Ayana, great presentation. So it sounds like you've done some fabulous work, and kind of your focus. And I appreciate what you said in terms of the young lady saying, you know, how do I see myself? How do you plan to do that? How do you make sure that you continue that vent where that you do, unfortunately, in this society, have the weight of that, I hate to call it responsibility, but pleasure, if you will, of creating an avenue where lots of folks don't always see themselves. How do you see yourself doing that?
Sure. So I've been, in addition to working full-time as a cinematographer and running this production company, I've been working with different organizations and film festivals to do trainings. And so I've been teaching filmmaking for about 5 years. We've partnered with Montclair Film Festival, and it's not just me. The folks who I work with, one is Spade Robinson. She was formerly employed by Sundance, and she teaches screenwriting. So we are able to do that either virtually, or for me, it's in person, hands-on with the technology. I also bring people on set with me so that they can learn with me, and I can just guide them through the process.
Yeah, that's excellent. And as you said, bringing people on through the process. I mean, the mentorship and giving folks access to and just being in that space, that's incredibly important. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was wonderful. And thus concludes our presentations and pitches from our participants today. You guys are now getting the opportunity to actually vote. So I jumped ahead of everything earlier. So here in a second, you will see a link in the chat that you are free to share, and you have all of 5 minutes to make it happen. So grab that link. And for those of you who are participating today, cast your vote for the Audience Choice Award. That is $1,000 that will go to one of our participants today. And I just want to say thank you guys again for being here. So I don't have Jeopardy music to play. Ashley, can we DJ anything out, or do you want me to get I can get my Bluetooth speaker and probably cast something. I don't know how you guys feel about Migos, but the BET Awards was pretty good the other night. So I would play something, but I just got to look from a couple of people that weren't. Here we go. Guys, grab your link, cast your vote for the Audience Choice. Judges, do your job in helping some people go home today with $15,000, $10,000. There's a lot of money on the line. Let's make those votes count. We're going to go to a brief commercial break where I would like to bring up Miss Meredith Lowry to talk to us a little bit about what Wright, Lindsay, and Jennings is doing for our entrepreneurial community.
Thanks, Emma. Can everyone hear me okay? Okay. So Wright, Lindsay, and Jennings is thrilled to support the Venture Center and our entrepreneurs here today and small businesses through events like this, and also Wright, Lindsay, and Jennings, WLJ Tech Law, and our initiative Woman Run that supports women that are going through an entrepreneurial or small business journey as they grow their businesses. We are thrilled to be a longtime sponsor of the Venture Center and also the Arkansas Small Business Technology Development Center here in Fayetteville or Rogers, or Bentonville, wherever in Northwest Arkansas they seem to be working out of these days. And congrats to all the presenters. You did a fabulous job, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Meredith. Up next, and thank you again to our corporate sponsors, we have Frost PLLC. Guys, go right ahead. I think it's Nick and Sandra. Can you guys hear me? Well, Nick and Sandra, can you guys hear me? Okay, you're up. We're welcome to hear some comments from you as one of our corporate sponsors. Oh, I can't hear you. Okay. All right, we got to do a little bit of a sound check. I love these moments. It just brings us all closer together because we're all just that terrible with technology after a whole year of using it. So let's do this. I'm going to skip over to Simmons real quick, and you guys work on a troubleshoot for me, okay? I'll come back around to you. I'd like to introduce Simmons Bank. Carol Smith, do you have some words for us?
I do. Thank you. Can you hear me?
I can.
Good, thanks. Thank you for letting me be on. I'm so impressed. I can't tell you. I'm blown away by the success and the creativity of these teams. And I will tell you that Simmons Bank would be proud to bank any of you. Simmons Bank is headquartered in Arkansas, came out of Pine Bluff. We are a $22 billion bank now, which sounds awfully big. And we do have a 6-state footprint, but we have made sure that as we grow, that we have continued to make our decisions at the community level, which means we are very much still in the business of banking small business. So we encourage you, wherever you are, to find your local Simmons branch and go talk to those people. We would love to entertain anything we can to help you with accounts. And we also are a certified SBA lender, which means for young companies like yours and startups, that makes a big difference in moving your company forward with SBA funding on loans. So we are proud to be a sponsor, and thank you for letting me visit with you.
Thank you so much, Carol, and thank you so much, Simmons Bank. I am going to see if Miss Catherine is feeling okay to say a few words.
Absolutely. So the Arkansas Economic Development Commission is an agency in the Department of Commerce that helps small businesses with things like resources to other agencies across the state. We also provide incentives. So there are resources like tax credits, tax refunds, sometimes cash grants. So if you are interested, I will put my information in the chat and you can reach out to me and find out what types of resources that the Arkansas Economic Development Commission has for small businesses.
Thank you so much for that, Catherine. And Arkansas Capital Corp, I believe, Angela, you're here. Do you have any words to share?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Angela Shirey at Arkansas Capital Corporation, based here in downtown Little Rock. My apologies for my camera not being on this afternoon, but again, with our technology, you just never know, but we roll with it. Again, my name is Angela Shirey. My role at Arkansas Capital Corporation is a Vice President of Community Development. And so in my role, I essentially look to support all entrepreneurs with a special eye towards people of color. So our women, our African Americans, Asians, any group that is what we tend to call underserved or not served as well as could be. So my role essentially is to support you and to ensure that you have all of the training and financial tools that you need to be successful. What I've seen and what I've heard today has been very inspiring. And I think it really reinforces the notion of my role and inspires me to do more to reach out to communities and organizations such as the Venture Center, AEDC, and then some of the other partners that we have here in our work. What we do at Arkansas Capital Corporation is provide financing options that would be suitable for your organization, whether it be a startup or whether you are in a more mature phase of your business, as well as to get you the support and training that you need that we know is so essential when starting a business. And so I'm very excited to have our partners here with us, supporting you, encouraging you, and then walking along this journey with you along the way. So not just today that, you know, you're here pitching, not just tomorrow because we remembered, but in perpetuity. So if there's ever any questions that you have regarding financing options or training and development, please do reach out to me. Again, my name is Angela Frierson Shirey, and I am at Arkansas Capital Corporation based in downtown Little Rock. Good luck today and good luck in the future.
Thank you so much, Angela. And I'm going to go real quickly back over to the team at Frost. Nick, do you think you guys got it this time?
I think we may. Can you guys hear us?
Yes, you do.
All right. All right. Well, good afternoon. My name is Nick Schroeder.
And I'm Sandra Tyson. We're tax managers at Frost.
And Frost is the largest national accounting firm based in Arkansas. The vast majority of our clients are entrepreneurs that own and run their own businesses. We advise most of our clients on strategic business decisions and help them understand the language of business, which is accounting. The depth of our professional expertise enables us to help pretty much any size client with nearly any accounting issue. And we are uniquely positioned to help them as opposed to your run-of-the-mill tax preparer.
And as an entrepreneur, you are an innovator and decision maker. You use your skills and innovation to bring new ideas to market. You have the passion, creativity, and determination to obtain your vision, mission, and dreams. So we're assuming that you're probably not an accountant and don't want to be, and that's okay. There's an old saying, you get what you pay for, and we believe that very strongly. So if you're looking for good advice to help build your business, look no farther. At Frost, we measure our success by the success of our clients.
All right. Thank you so much, Nick and Sandra, for that excellent presentation from Frost. We appreciate you and we appreciate you as a sponsor. And I need to get a round of applause for all of our participants, our pitch competitors today. You guys did a phenomenal job. The votes are in. So I want to see lots of smiling faces, lots of energy, because you guys gave everything you had and put it into 3 minutes. So without further ado, and thank you again to Arkansas Capital Corp for our audience choice. And without further ado, because I do not have a drum roll, WoofCat, you are the winner of audience choice. Congratulations, you have won $1,000 to help you on your journey. Next, we have third place. Guys, this is serious because I really don't want to do the Steve Harvey thing, so I'm having to really look at my notes. It's really hard to read and talk at the same time, so I'm going to try this. Third place. You know, I was hungry the whole time, and before I even give the announcement, I just need to talk about how well you guys did in really stirring up the ghrelin in my stomach to make me super hungry. So now I need pickles on top of pizza, and I need to get my dog some dog treats while they watch me eat the pizza and the pickles. So our third place winner is Miss Samantha Stewart of Certified Pies. Congratulations. You did a phenomenal job. And then their second place, again, food is the theme of the day for me, especially green. So this young lady came to us with something I didn't even expect to be pitched here. She brought in a story that was personal. She is in the film industry. I don't know how many other adjectives I can use, but Edamame Studios, you are our second place winner. Congratulations, Ayana. You did a phenomenal job. Next, and this is the big one. So whoever won this, I need you to call me immediately because there's 15 grand and I feel like 2 of it can be used on some type of swanky last minute vacation. So last but not least, and our winner today is Miss April Roy of FemPAQ. Congratulations, April. You did a phenomenal job. And to everyone that won today, even those that didn't go away with a cash prize, you are still winners because guess what? I'm buying pickles, Mr. Pickle. I don't know who else about to get pickle gifts, but everybody's getting a pickle gift. That was amazing. And then Coach Larry, you do a great job reaching out to the community and touching our kids' lives. And then I want to learn Spanish. So Tasha, you probably just got a client from me too. I don't know. I feel like everybody's going to get something. I also know people in the trucking industry. So this is great for you at Elite Trucking. This is how we connect these people back into the community and make our networks work. We work for you guys here in the entrepreneurial space to help you be successful. So today, everybody won because more people know about you and what your missions are and what your companies do. So to wrap this thing up, again, I want to thank all the participants. I want to thank all of our judges as well as the audience. Our judges, Miss Amber Booth McCoy, always a pleasure to be a part of something that you're doing. Catherine Andrews, so happy to meet you. We've now been on a couple of meetings together and I love to learn more about what it is that you're doing. Scott Hamilton, thank you for being a fixture in our community and helping us to strive as Black people. I want to thank our presenting sponsors. One, the Venture Center. Couldn't do any of this without the organizational skills and prowess of Wayne's team because y'all kicked it out of the park. I love it. Also want to say special thank you to the team here at Venture Noire. We're so happy to be here and support everything that everybody is doing. And if you happen to be a Black founder, we are launching our In the Black cohort in August, and we are looking for more people to participate in that. So visit us at www.venturenoir.org. And my favorite thing to say, ASBTDC, thank you so much for being a sponsor here today. I just love it. Like y'all found all of the letters to throw together. It's a challenge for me every single time to say that. I want to thank our corporate sponsors, Wright, Lindsay, and Jennings. Meredith, it's always a pleasure to see you. And I love all the work that your team does with our entrepreneurs. Frost PLLC, you guys came through to show us how the tech actually works and how you can actually rally at the last minute. Great job. And I have to say your delivery on what you do was exemplary. Like I now know without a doubt what Frost does. Simmons Bank, thank you so much for being a participant and helping our founders get on their feet in terms of their banking. And then I want to thank the audience choice sponsor, Arkansas Capital Corp. You guys are phenomenal. WoofCat just got $1,000 boost. Nicole, I need like $1,000 worth of dog treats. So then we also and I also like to give just a brief second for the team or Wayne to say something from the Venture Center.
Thanks, Emma. You know, this is the reason we do the work that we do, is because it's moments like this that are so inspiring to see the courage that each of you have to do what you do. And as Emma said, and I can only echo her comments, first of all, everyone is a winner today. And your passion, your missions, your willingness, your grit, your tenacity, your enthusiasm just came through today in bright and shiny colors from so many perspectives. And we're grateful for you for the opportunity to present what you do today to this community. Obviously, I want to thank all of the sponsors. I want to thank my team at the Venture Center who continues to make me look good every day. So I'm grateful to them. But you're all winners. Let us know how we can continue to help you. These pitch contests and these things that we do are not an end, but rather a beginning. As we get to know you and build a relationship with you, let us know how we can help each and every one of you. We're inspired by you. We are behind you. We want to make Arkansas businesses great. You know, it's not about building the next Google, right? It's about pickles, right? It's about kids. It's about dog treats. It's about film. These are the things that make our world go around. Somebody else can build the next Google. Let's build great businesses Let's get jobs in our communities. Let's give you folks the opportunities that you need with the courage that you have to be great at what you do. We're here to help you. Thank you, Emma. And thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And then I'll give the floor to ASBTDC real quick to say some closing words, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Do we have anybody from ASBTDC still on the line?
Yes, I apologize.
They just want to hear me talk.
No, I don't
Okay,
want to
there
hear
she
you
is.
talk. It's been a great program. And I just want to remind everybody that, again, we're happy to be collaborating on such a great event. I've heard some pitches today that I thought, wow, knock my socks off. But if you're ever needing small business technical assistance, the ASBTDC is here to help. And I'll put our information in the chat for any of you that may be interested in contacting us. But again, thank you. Great job, all of the pitch contestants. Again, I feel like you're all winners.
All right, real quick, I think Judge McCoy asked if we could grab a picture, so I think everybody needs to smush their face into the camera. And Wayne, are you good at this selfie thing with the Zoom? I think I've seen you do a couple of these. Who wants to?
I'm gonna grab it and I can send it to everyone. I can send it to you.
Okay, go for it. All right, give us a countdown.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, we had some people that were just getting on really late. Let me grab this. I'm gonna grab it one more time. Hold on. I want to make sure we don't get them making a funny face. Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. Perfect.
All right. And I would like to encourage you all to go out and follow Venture Noire Venture Center, ASBTDC, which I always put the D before the T, but you know what I'm saying. So go out, follow us on Facebook, look at us on Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere you can find us. Everybody has phenomenal programs. Venture Center is doing a great job hosting a lot of our entrepreneurs and getting them to the finish line. Check them out. Check out Venture Noire. And like everybody on Facebook, guys, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations to our winners. And for the rest of our entrepreneurs, persevere, continue on your journey. Thank you so much and good
Great
night.
job, Emma. Let's hear it for Emma.
Great job, everyone.